streaming worldwide. This is Foggy Notion, and I'm DJ Zostress. I have a really special beginning to our show today. Trey Charles is here from Richmond, and he is going to play some songs from his EP, Currently. And we're going to have some questions and answers. And this is all to get you excited for his show on Friday at the Ting Pavilion, Fridays after 5. He'll be opening for Ebony Groove and beginning around 5:30 p.m. So check out our show today and then go out into the great downtown Charlottesville world and check him out on Friday. Before we get into music, I have some business. The Jefferson School of African American Heritage Center's Juneteenth celebration on Saturday, June 15th, begins with a 9 a.m. parade at Jackson P. Burley School. Activities then kick off until 3 p.m., including a front yard sale, this year's Black Business Expo, plus an emancipation concert from 11:30 to 3. Learn more about this free event at jeffschoolheritagecenter.org. And I think Trey is going to start us off with a song, and then we'll get into some Q&A.
Yeah, that works perfect.
Awesome. Let's hear it.
Hold on.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you, Trey Charles.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Will you tell us a little bit about that song?
Yeah, absolutely. So that song's called Stressin'. And that song was the first song I ever released. That was my own. And it's kind of birthed out of the pandemic. So it was talking about basically that time because it was pretty stressful. Y'all were there. So yeah, it was basically my cathartic release of emotions when I was dealing with everything that was happening with the civil unrest, with the unknowingness of health and just not being able to see people that we've seen on a regular basis and all the stuff that we've taken for granted. And it was just stressful time. So I just decided to put it into a song. And yeah, that was the beginning of the journey, I guess.
Yeah. Well, to those of you listening, Trey Charles played the third Rail Music Series in February, and I learned a few things at that show, and one of those things was that you were in a really horrible car accident in 2019.
I was. Thank you for bringing that up.
Yeah, and that's sorry, as the stress rises, but that was what sort of got you on this musical journey. Is that correct?
It was. Basically, I was working the job that I didn't necessarily love, and I was kind of just floating and going through the motions. And symbolically, on the last day of like training for the job, because it was a GM position, they were going to give me a store, and I was going to go somewhere else. But on the last day, I got into a head-on collision, and yeah, on the highway, and it was pretty bad. And like in the wreckage, I was kind of just like, what am I doing with my life? Like, it could all be over so quickly. So I know that if I do get another opportunity, I want to take the chances to be more courageous and more in following my passions as far as what I really want to do and what I really want to express. So that's when I decided at that moment that I wanted to take the leap and just go for it.
So what drew you to music? Were you a musical child? Did you play instruments as a child? Or
I think I was a musical child. I like to sing a lot, and I took like chorus in high school, but I played saxophone in middle school. I was terrible. I think we all played recorder at some point, so I wasn't like a very instrumental person, but I sang a lot. And then like during the third rail, I told you all, I picked up a guitar in college, and I thought it was John Mayer. And yeah, that was, I knew a couple cowboy chords, but I didn't really know how to play. So, yeah, so I think like it was just more like the singing was always the easiest way for me to express what I was feeling.
Yeah, so you learn fast, though. You play so well.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, like I told y'all during third rail, I was, after the accident, I came back from where I was at, and I just went to YouTube University and started teaching myself as much as I could learn, because I realized I don't have a job and I need to start making some money for some bills. And started just going to an abandoned WeWork, ironically, and just locking myself in there and teaching myself some chords and stuff like that, and trying to teach myself how to book gigs and market and promote and do all those things.
All the things.
Yeah.
Where were you at that time? Were you in Richmond?
I was in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay. Is that where you're from?
So that's another story. So it's like I have a nomadic past and like a nomadic kind of lifestyle. I think that's why the musician thing fits pretty well.
Right.
But I originally am from Syracuse, New York.
Okay.
Yeah, upstate.
Cool.
And then the New York City doesn't claim us, but it's okay. We still claim New York. But yeah, from then I moved down to North Carolina, Florida, Virginia, and just been up and down the East Coast, basically. California for a little bit. But,
Gotcha. And you're in Richmond now?
yes.
Awesome. RVA.
Yeah.
So with songwriting, I'm curious a little bit about your creative process. Does the melody come to you first? Do the words come to you first? Tell us a little bit about your process of creating music?
I really would wish I could say it was like that easy. I could just be like, all right, think of a melody and play it. I think for me, it's more about life and living. Since I'm such a late bloomer, I had a lot of stuff to already talk about because I kind of lived life in a sense,
Sure.
and I think that kind of just stuck with it for me as far as just having experiences, and that's kind of where it comes from. And then whatever melody I'm playing, what the mood it puts me in, that kind of takes hold of what the song's going to be about.
Gotcha. And so you you have this EP currently, and you started writing that in 2019.
Yeah.
And you're with us here today solo, but you also have a trio, is that right?
Trio.
Or a full band?
Yeah, full band, duo. I've done all the configurations, but.
Do you have a preference, or what do you love about solo, and what do you love about working with other musicians?
These are really good questions. I just want to let you know. This is a great interview. I've never been asked that before. I think when I started out, I started doing solo and everything, and a big part of my show is looping, but that was out of necessity because there wasn't a lot of people that wanted to play with me. So that just became a norm for me. But then I started playing with different pieces, and I started falling in love with it. But it was more about the people I was playing with that really helped me fall in love with it. It wasn't just somebody who's like, no offense to hired guns, but it's not just somebody coming in and learning music and playing. It was actually the connection and the conversations and the real relationship that I had with those people that helped me really enjoy that. So, yeah, I think that's the biggest thing for me now. Just people that I like, playing with people I like.
Nice.
Yeah.
And at Ting Pavilion on Friday, will you be solo or with your band?
I will be playing with people I like. Yeah.
Fun. And are you all from Richmond or surrounding area?
Scattered. Yeah, scattered about. One in North Carolina, one in actually Charlottesville.
Okay.
So, yeah, just a
All
medley
coming
of.
up to do a big show with you.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
awesome. Well, do you want to do a couple more songs?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then we'll come back and talk some more. I'll do a little business, and then
Okay.
you can launch into some more music.
Sounds good.
WTJU is enthusiastically sponsored by Alloy Architecture and Construction. Alloy builds homes and renovations that are as creative and diverse as our community. Alloy can build you a cool space to enjoy the music you love on WTJU. Learn more at alloyworkshop.com. Now for more Trey Charles.
The memory of me wanna bring me down. Memory of me wanna bring me down. Why these ghosts on me? I just wanna free. And it was all out of me. Hey, I make it more justly. The memory of me bring me down.
gorgeous. Well, maybe we can ask a couple more questions and then
perfect.
do some more music. I don't know if you're planning to do the song Mantra today, but I know you had said that. Well, will you tell us about that song? Because I think it's such a beautiful summary of how music helped you to heal.
Yeah, I'll do it at the end.
Okay.
Yeah, Mantra is basically, when I first started music, I knew I wanted to pursue it after the accident and everything like that, but it also was a very meditative thing for me, and it really helped me kind of self-soothe and get to a point where I can just de-escalate, because it was very overwhelming at that time. So the words in Mantra is everything. It'll all work out like right now.
Yeah.
And that mantra just kind of helped me keep things at bay that just was overwhelming throughout the day, with not having a job and not knowing if I'll be able to walk again and things like that. So yeah, I think that kind of transformed into all of my music, and why it's kind of so introspective, and why I think I dive so deep into my music, because it's a very healing and meditative thing for me.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's probably healing and meditative for others. So it's a great gift to yourself and to everyone else.
Thank you.
Do you have any new projects in the works, or what's next for you? What do you have coming up?
I do. I have another EP coming out very soon.
Ooh.
And it kind of goes along with the theme of just understanding more of my own journey, and seeing some of those things and then talking about them, and maybe people relating to them and having a connection to them as well. Like, I know earlier this year, I went over to the UK, and right before the Third Rail show, actually, I came back.
Right.
And it was, it was the first time I was ever over there, and it just was a very soul-searching situation. So some songs that I wrote from over there, and some songs that I wrote while I was here, and yeah.
Oh, exciting. Yeah. Well, you'll have to come back and visit us when that comes out. And so you're playing this Friday here in Charlottesville, and what else do you have coming up for gigs?
This Friday, well, thank you for asking. I appreciate that. This Friday is, of course, at the Ting, and next Friday is going to be at Browns Island for Friday Cheers with Diggable Planets, and I'm pretty excited about that one.
That is exciting, yeah.
And then I'm actually going back over to the UK for a festival in October, and then a string of festivals coming up. So
amazing, yeah. That's great. I know that when you were here for Third Rail, this is kind of a goofy question, but you mentioned that how sometimes you play covers, like when you're playing at a winery or a brewery. And so I'm curious what your favorite covers to play are.
Well, I think one of my favorite covers, I think everybody who comes to the shows knows is Redbone by Childish Gambino. I really love that song.
Oh, wow, yeah.
And Frank Ocean, love Frank Ocean stuff.
Cool.
The Fray, interestingly enough, yeah. Some songs from The Fray. I like real moody songs. So.
Gotcha. Was it always that way? Like as a child, did you listen to moody music, or what kind of things did you like?
I did.
Growing up.
I was a very introspective 8-year-old, just walking around here thinking about life, I guess. My dad used to always say, why don't you listen to happier music? I remember him always saying that, and I was just like, I don't know, I like the emotion that it evoked. Yeah. And it was just such like a connecting thing that I can be like, oh wow, that's such a vulnerable space to be in, to be able to share it like that.
Yeah.
So I think that's why I gravitate to those songs, like Adele's first album, I really love her first album. Like Chasing Pavements is another cover I really like. But, yeah, just moody songs. And if they're not moody, I'm probably gonna make them moody.
Right.
So.
Well, your songs are very vulnerable, and that's very brave, I think.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, time sure flies, doesn't it? let's see. Where can people follow you and find out what you're up to?
Instagram, TRE.CHARLZ. That's the Instagram, and that's the most active social media. If I do social media, that's probably what it's going to be. I try not to, but that's the thing. But and then the website is TreyCharles.com, and that has all the tour dates and everything like that.
Yeah.
And
Some great videos on
videos
your
and
website.
stuff like that. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm so delighted that you came here today
Thanks for having me.
be with us, and excited about your show on Friday. I hope lots of people go out and see Trey Charles on Friday. It'll sound great emanating through that space outdoors. Will you take us out with a couple of songs?
I will, absolutely. And one more plug.
Yeah.
I will be selling merchandise at the Ting. And
Awesome.
I would love it if you could support. That would be dope.
Yeah, and I want to tell people to stay tuned here on Foggy Notion, because when Trey is done with his live set, I'm going to do a set of music that he sent me some list of songs that are his favorites. So we're going to follow up this live set with some of Trey's favorite songs.
You're going to play all 50, right?
I wish.
Yeah, right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And let's hear some more beautiful music from you.
Thank you.
Lately I've been doing too much. And lately I'm always in a rush. And I've been feeling out of touch. Lately. Lately I'm all up in my head. Barely even hear what was said. And there I go, pulling on thread. Tired of walking on the edge. Lately I've been doing too much. And lately I'm always in a rush. And I've been feeling out of touch. Lately. I guess I'm on a run, away from the scorch and the torture. Cool waters, my heart, hope they flow. Douse the flame in my brain. I don't know. And lately I've been doing too much. And lately I'm always in a rush. And I've been feeling out of touch. Lately. And lately I've been doing too much. Lately I'm always in a rush, and I've been feeling out of touch. Lately.
Keep going. Okay, yeah, I'm okay. Okay, no, I mean, yeah, perfect. That cover that I said I really love. Yeah.
Daylight, wake up in the morning, feel light. Used to know, now that stuff don't feel right. Made me put away my pride. So long, made up all the work for so long. Made a boy like that to go on, trying not to waste my time. If you want it, you can have it, yeah. And if you need it, you can take it all. You can take it all, yeah. Stay awoke, play a screen. They gon' find you, no, gon' catch you sleeping, playing out. Stay don't you close your eyes, no, 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 no. Too late. Tried to make it work, but now it's too late. Peanut butter chocolate cake with Kool-Aid. Trying not to waste my time. If you want it, you can have it, yeah. And if you need it, you can take it all.